Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So what did you all think of Liverpool's performance away to Brighton? Another defeat for the Premier League champions. But I'm not going to criticise them because we are Premier League champions and that's all that matters. I'm going to get the team up. We're going to go through it because there's a couple of players I want to talk about. But yeah, we're going to talk about Kirkez. Hopefully Liverpool can get that signing. And of course, it's the summer of '66. So we have to talk about Trent Alexander-Arnold. Did you see the clip of Trent at the end of the game when he was at the crowd? Yeah, he always has to make it about him. We're going to go through that clip as well. But anyway, let's get this team up. Where are we here now? I tell you, Fletch. Oh, the Europa League is tomorrow night. Spurs are not going to beat Man United. Spurs, of all the teams, Man United are actually going to win another trophy. But anyway, I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to watch it on mute because I cannot listen to Robbie Savage and Rio Ferdinand. Right, here we go. Right, I was surprised Alisson played last night. I really was. Conor Bradley, he was just after signing his new contract. I thought the first half he was very good. I thought Harvey Elliott's goal was excellent. And Conor Bradley was brilliant in that move. Kanate, no good without Virgil van Dijk. Kwanzaa, I don't know. I think Arne Slot, I think it's time for Kwanzaa to go. Tsimikas is definitely leaving. Szoboszlai, his goal, bit of luck. Gravenberch I thought was good. Salah, if only he had scored that goal, made it 3-1, probably game over. Harvey Elliott, I thought he started the game well, took his goal well. Gakpo as well, first half was okay. He really struggled to get into the game. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not going to criticise the players because we're Premier League champions. And I think as well, Arne Slot has made up his mind. He's made up his mind who he's keeping, who he's getting rid of. I don't know what's going to happen with Harvey Elliott. I don't know what's going to happen with not Tsimikas. I think Tsimikas is gone. I don't know what's going to happen with Chiesa. I'd say he's going to stay. But yeah, Harvey Elliott is the one. But I think he's gone. I think he's going to sell him. And it's not because of his performance against Brighton. Even if Harvey Elliott had scored a hat-trick against Brighton, he's not going to keep him if he doesn't want to. That's not going to change his mind. But yeah, Kirkez. What do you think of Kirkez? Look, I said in one of my previous videos that about Frimpong, I haven't seen a lot of him, but I have seen a lot of Kirkez, and I'm telling you, he is a top player. He really is. So I think it's an exciting signing. I really do. Kirkez and Frimpong done in the space of a week. Hopefully, Kirkez. I don't think it's not a done deal yet. And I read today that Manchester City are interested in him. So hopefully he does the right thing and comes to the Premier League champions. But yeah, I think it's an exciting signing. And yeah, 2 fullbacks sorted. The season isn't even finished yet. So I think it'd be really good. But yeah, hopefully he gets over the line. But yeah, it's the summer of '66. So let's talk about, of course, the man of the moment. Let's have a look at this clip. If ever there was a player who didn't want to be there. Look, it's sad. The whole thing now is sad. Why did he announce that he was leaving with 3 games to go? Because that's all this is about. If he had waited until after the parade, announce it on the Tuesday morning, you're not going to play for Liverpool again. The season is over. Fine. Move to Real Madrid. But to announce it with 3 games to go, I am convinced that his ego thought that he was going to get the biggest send-off in the history of Liverpool Football Club. I'm convinced of it. I think he thought that the Liverpool fans were going to be singing his name every single game, cheering and making it all about him, and instead it went the other way. He's after upsetting a lot of people. He really has. And I mean, the away support against Brighton was absolutely unbelievable. He wouldn't even applaud. He stood there with his hands on his hips. He doesn't want to be there. He's after spoiling the whole thing for himself. Which, look, he deserves to win the league this season. He's been a big part of it. He deserves to lift the trophy. But he's after spoiling it for himself. He should have just waited. He was going anyway. So just wait until the Tuesday morning after the parade. I just don't get where he's coming from. But anyway, the only thing that matters now is getting that trophy against Crystal Palace. We're Premier League champions. And that's all that matters. So thanks very much for watching, everybody. And let me know what you think.